Start record. Start recording. And clap. And clap. There you go. I can't clap. What am I supposed to do? Clap air. What does clapping air sound like?
Hold this.
No, it's fine. Anyway, hi guys. Well, welcome back to vlog 267, and I'm back on the, well, kind of been back on the daily grind, doing the walking. You know what? New website, the Daily Grind. Every day, Danger Flames issues. First issue, mental health dramas. Second issue, weight loss dramas. Third issue, dealing with people dramas. Fourth issue. Fuck man, the Daily Grind every day. You know what I mean?
Well, that's like the other one that we used to go to, the other website, freaking Keto. You remember?
Mark's Daily Apple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yours is the Daily Grind.
Yeah. Quite literally. What problem could I deal with today?
None.
All of them. I've had a great day so far. And by a great day, I mean I've just woken up. But, you know, any day that you wake up is pretty much a good day, isn't it? Had to get out and go for a bit of a walk. 106.1 kilos today. Putting on the big beef. That's fine.
Ice cream muscles.
Yes. Honestly, end of the day, as long as we're out having a good time, that's all that really matters. I don't want to stress too much about drama and bullshit. But it has rained in my brain about this whole situation about starting key giveaways, and as much as I know I can handle it, because I know I can, it's more about how my brain reacts when I don't give someone something of value. And that's where my value as a streamer, the moment I start doing key giveaways, just goes in the bin. I don't like providing a crappy service for my stream. So if you win a key giveaway, I want to make sure you've got you feels like you've won $1 million. Like it's the best experience in your life. And you know, not knowing that I can't provide that is kind of what sets me apart from other streamers, because the people that I do play with, well, they have a certain expectation, and when that expectation is not met, then all hell breaks loose, and then, you know, then the extreme experience goes to shit, yada yada, you know what I mean? For me personally, I don't know if that's going to be something that I'm going to be doing in the future, or if I'm going to try and make this teleprompter work, because I had to order myself a brand new lens, which was a Sigma 16mm 1.4f, lower light and lower f setting, meaning it's a very high quality lens, can take in a lot more light and really improve the image quality. So not only going to have improved image quality, it's just reinvestment in my stream. It's what I always do. Every time I get paid out, I'm putting that money straight back into the stream and improving the quality. And this is the very first time I have bought a lens for a camera. Very first time. And, you know, I hope I've made the right decision. You know, because I feel like this lens is going to make the biggest difference. Why? Well, I have so many lights running in my room to facilitate this f2.8 camera, but with an f1.4 I'm able to get more beautiful lighting in the image, and beautify everything. And not to mention, it also has the thread on the end that I can screw the attachment for the teleprompter into. And another problem I got to deal with is like, okay, how long can this device with a phone attached off it stay on this lens for? And that's where that problem comes into mind. It's like, okay, maybe I use some sticky tape so it's not pulling down on the lens the whole time. And maybe I'll create some sort of leverage thing, or buy the attachment kits that enable it to stand up, or maybe set up another device entirely. Hell, this device that's holding this camera up, maybe I can just sit it down and then raise it up, and then it will stop it from pulling down on the lens and destroying my Sony ZV-E10. You know, that's just stuff like that I'm thinking about. It's not just, oh, I bought a new lens and I'm just going to install it. It's, I bought a new lens, here, how am I going to deal with all these problems? How am I going to deal with the problems of the teleprompter, you know? How am I going to make it look like I'm not reading a script? You know, there's so many issues that I have to deal with on an every single day basis. It's just like, yeah.
You know what you did?
What?
You create new drama scenarios. It's brilliant. You buy a new camera, you've got no clue how to use it. Oh, crikey, how the hell do you use this thing? Buy a new lens, now you gotta redo all the focus and zoom levels and everything. And now you got the teleprompter, you gotta try and get it to scroll at the right speed and everything.
I'm just going to show everyone how much of a genius I am. I'm going to just run the teleprompter, have a bunch of preset teleprompters to talk about in the stream. So you guys, you know about today's sponsor? I mean, they won't know.
And then will you press another button to do the whole prompted part? There you go.
G'day.
Mate. Keys and chat part. You doing that still? Or you doing first
Well, that's what I was talking about before with the key giveaways thing, right? I'm just thinking.
You know, certain things you want to do. Say.
Yeah, well, we can make the key giveaways even more interesting with a teleprompter for each one. Yeah. Or a specific giveaway, you know, and then have it just re-loop again, and I'll talk about it again. I mean, teleprompters it's just a lifesaver, but I need to set up something specifically for Twitch chat, and that might need to be another investment into the stream, the Elgato Stream Deck teleprompter for the camera. You know, I mentioned it quite a bit this stream. Maybe I should just be keeping this shit to myself. But, you know, I discover something, I tell you guys about it. I do something new with my life, I tell you guys about it. I take a shit, I tell you guys about it.
I learn something new, I teach you all about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly right.
How you find the coffee today?
Very good, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Well, I didn't need to go anywhere else.
I finished it before I got onto the beach, so it must have been good.
Down your fast. What else you got planned? Still doing your variety stuff?
Yeah.
A couple of days a week?
So one thing, I'm going to be setting up a schedule soon, and I really have to think about the key giveaways. My friends, my really, really close friends think I can handle it, think I can do it. Even my good friend Triple thinks I can handle it, but I just need to do it a lot better than the last time I did it. So last time it was at a detriment to my own health and fitness and stuff like that, and it's just not something that you want it to affect. The moment it starts affecting your mental health, you're doing something wrong. And that's why I think I might just do key giveaways, maybe just once or twice a week. And it might not be much, but it still adds value to the stream. And it allows me good time to also set up my YouTube tutorials for classes. And I will be doing my YouTube tutorial videos. They will be professionally scripted. And I don't care what anyone says, all the YouTube videos, pretty much all of them that provide educational content are scripted, unless I've got a whole script that they memorized, or you see a lot of ums and ahs getting cut out of the footage. So I don't give a shit what anyone says about that. I feel personally that teleprompter is going to do me some good because it'll keep me engaged enough, and I know enough about it that I'll write my own script and I'll get it fixed up and I'll read it and I'll practice and be like, okay, well, I can't read this word. You know, it's going to be very... I mean, everything that you start in life, it takes some time to get into. It really does. Like, you can't just start at day one. It's like, oh, I got a teleprompter, I'm automatically an expert. No. There's certain skills I've got to develop, like looking at this lens and then looking off into the stars and then looking back at you again. But I'm really just reading text. You know, there's subtle differences and things that you need to learn when it comes to streaming from, well, even just regular streaming, right? You do any kind of regular streaming and that's just what happens. Do you feel that personally, if I do key giveaways, do you think it will add value to the stream, or will you think it will take over the stream?
Me?
Yes. You've been there since the original.
You do them for X amount of days per week, and then mix a variety in a couple of days a week. That way you build and understand your audience better. It's a way of giving them what they want for the keys, showcasing other games. You do that for 2 days a week or 1 day a week, whatever, and then see what works. Keep at it and be consistent, eh?
Well, I was thinking this is how the schedule is going to look.
Could
So
even be
potentially Wednesday, Thursday, raiding, which will be raiding streams. I'll be raiding with my friends, and then I'll do some keys with viewers without them being key giveaways. So people that are there all the time, they'll play and do some keys with me, or I'll push. So it's just like, it's kind of like an open day. It's like I want to push on these days if the people are around. And then let's say it gets to Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Well, Friday would most likely be just a pure community keys day without it being key giveaways. Saturday will be the same thing. Sunday, I'll introduce a new game every week. So every single week, it'll be, you know, crazy Sundays or Danger Flames chill Sundays. You know, just like a day, it's just like, oh, I wonder what Danger's playing today. Oh, is he playing that new game? And then brand new game. It's like Danger Flames chill variety Sundays or something like that, you know? And then I've got Monday and Tuesday, which everybody and their dog comes back for. Every single person, they'll come back and say, oh yeah, I haven't done a key this week. Then I do the key giveaways on Monday and Tuesday. Because Monday and Tuesday are the last 2 days, you can really get the keys done before reset. And then it repeats again on Wednesday. Now normally it's supposed to be a day off. Now if I was going to be taking days off in the future, it'll most likely be a Friday or a Saturday. Even though those are very profitable and good days. But those days would be the days that I'd like to have to myself. If I were to take days off. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be the same as normal. It's just streaming every day. Vlogging every day, streaming every day, just like this. But yeah, that's how pretty much how my schedule will most likely look. I'm also going to be unmodding a lot of people, and it's nothing against them. They're great people, but I need to unmod people because I need active mods. And I am considering a few other people for that same position for modding, and you know, looking after the community and helping me grow. And most recently, we just got to 1,000 followers again.
thought it was over.
Yeah, well, over 1,000 followers.
Bloody insane.
So, to put that in perspective, I've taken my entire channel down to nothing and rebuilt it from scratch all the way back up to 1,000 followers. From 1,000 followers, it's just gonna compound on itself. It's just gonna keep going. It's gonna keep... I mean, we're gonna start getting thousands of followers again. And I look forward to the future. Especially you supporting me every day, bro.
Because you're insane.
Good coffees, fucking, you know, great support, being the best mod.
So when are you planning your next camping stream where you do another one of those?
Well, those are the days that we've got to plan out. So,
That could be the 2 days you have
for
off.
example, we could plan this out now and be like, okay, bro, in the next 2 months, on this specific day, we're gonna go on this trip, and then we can put aside money, allow for fuel, allow for the car to be fixed up, allow for other equipment that we might need on the trip. We won't need any heaters because it'll be heading towards summer again. And then, yeah, I think,
But I reckon put it on the weekend that you would normally have off. Friday night, Saturday. You have it as a rare occasion those 2 days.
yeah,
Yeah.
we do need to have a look at some other camp places. I'm dying to see some more stuff around the world, you know, especially around Australia at least. And I want to go to every campsite, but I need to find myself another car and then finally get over the Honda CRV. Just staring at it in my front yard, I repaid another month registration for it. Just staring at it every day just reminds me of the accident, and I'm just gonna have to get rid of it to stop thinking about it. I also need to go to Repco at some point or some store and go and grab myself a siphon kit and get the fuel out of it, because that's important. Do we need the battery? Do we take the battery as a
You gotta
backup?
put
Because
that
I
on
did
the
buy
truck
it.
first.
Or are you gonna sell the battery to them and everything?
Well, you can't move it, you said, without that battery.
You can.
You reckon you're just telling crap?
Tell me crap. I mean, how do they tow a car that's completely dead?
I don't know.
Yeah?
They reef it up.
Well, yeah, they're gonna reef it up, exactly. But anyways, it doesn't truly matter that much, I think. But if we're gonna keep going with what we're doing right now, and my goals, and your goals,
That mixes both our goals together with the travelling part.
yeah,
Get to go to a campsite now and then, test the waters of internet on the go.
anyway guys, I think that'll do for today's vlog. It's a very long one actually, it's a 17-minute vlog.
You bet 7 when you're done.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of stuff I might cut out of it, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway guys, if you did like the vlog and whatever, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.